When you click on Reports, you land on this page where you have several different types of reports to choose from. The View Check Batches and View Card Batches links show your individual batches. You won't see anything under these links until the batches have actually settled. The net deposit total you see for each batch is the amount you should see credited to your settlement bank account. You can click on View to view the details of that particular batch. You can even export the batch details to Excel or as a PDF by selecting your preference in the drop-down menu and then clicking Export. This is an example of an Excel file. This is an example of a PDF. From this screen, you can easily get back to the main reporting screen or back to the list of batches. Credit card batch reporting works the same way as checks, where you still have the option to export to Excel or as a PDF. You can view all of your returned checks for a date range of your choice by clicking the View Check Returns link. Here's where you can expand your date range and click Update Report. As with all our reports, you can export this report to Excel or as a PDF by using the drop-down menu at the top and then clicking Export. A full list of ACH return codes can be found by clicking the Return Codes link. This lists all the ways a check can be rejected. Another way to see if checks have been returned is to look at your check transactions in the dashboard. When looking at check transactions that have already processed, the Settled column is especially important. This is what allows a merchant to easily know if a payment has settled to their bank account or not. If you see an N in this column, it has not settled yet. Once a transaction has settled, the N in this column will change to Y. There is a 72-hour business hold, so if you enter a transaction in on a Monday, it will go to the bank on Monday night and should settle into your account by Friday morning. Do keep in mind that this is a 3 business day hold, so bank holidays and weekends would affect this. If a payment is returned for any reason, the return code can be found here in the Settled column to know exactly why a payment was rejected. The most common return code is R1, returned for insufficient funds. They simply didn't have enough money in their bank account. R3 and R4 are also common and can be caused by possibly keying a wrong bank account number. You can view all of your declined credit cards for a date range of your choice by clicking the View Declined Credit Cards link. This report includes the decline reason provided by the credit card processor. As with all our reports, you can export this report to Excel or as a PDF by using the drop-down menu at the top and then clicking Export. iCheck Gateway logs user activities so you can see when your users were last logged in and what they did. To view these reports, click View User Activities. You can expand the date range and also select the user you wish to view. Once you have made these selections, click Update Report to update. As with all our reports, you can export this report to Excel or as a PDF by using the drop-down menu at the top and then clicking Export. The Export Transaction Detail link gives our most detailed, customizable, printer-friendly Excel and text reports. The first field allows you to change the name of your report if you wish to do so. You will then need to select which format you want to use to run the report. You have 4 options to choose from: Excel spreadsheet, comma delimited, pipe delimited, and tab delimited. You will then need to select whether you want to run checks or credit cards. You can customize the date type by transaction date, settled date, or return date. Then enter the start date and end date for your report. I'm going to run all of September. You have a lot of options in the Transaction Types drop-down menu. We typically tell merchants to exclude voids, otherwise they will show up in your totals on your report. If you do not exclude voids, voided transactions will say yes in the void column on your spreadsheet. At the bottom of your screen, you can choose which data you want the report to include. You can then click Export Data to export your report. If you want to save all the customization you have done for this report, click Save Report. You will notice a list of your saved reports on the right-hand side of your screen. Click Load next to your previously saved report to load the format you have already set up. You can then expand the date range and still tweak any data fields you want to include before you run another report.